This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsie Johnson. Welcome to Sports Sunday. The best of the best in the New Providence Women's Basketball Association came out last evening at the Donald Davis Gym, testing their skills in a three-point contest and a skills contest. This was followed by an all-star game.
This is the first time, and I'm glad they did it so we could show off our skills. I was kind of iffy about it because Kelsie is one of the best point guards inside the league, so I was kind of shaken up by it. First thing it was to make the layup, but I think the point where you had to go faster was at the cones.
I think it's important because sometimes they believe we just go to buck and start to coach and stuff like that. I'm not realizing that yes, we used to be formidable players in our own days. So giving them an opportunity to see you demonstrate some of the skills that you ask them to do in practice and in games, I think it's important for them to learn from that.
Yeah, it's fun. We wanted the girls them to see us come out and we support them as much as possible so that they could know that we're in this for them and we could have a good league.
I mean, it proves to the players to let them know that they got coaches who played the game and who know how to play the game well. And that's a prime example of coaches not being on the sideline just shouting and giving instructions and letting the players know that, hey, we went through what they're going through now, we know how to do it right. And they just explained that tonight.
How come you didn't suit up?
Well, I have a back problem right now, so I'm not going to go then injure myself. Right now, I've been off for the last 2 days off of my back, so I got to continue and rest this.
Is that just an excuse you're using?
Please.
Because you can't play?
I'm the best player out here. Every year we won it, and every year I lead the team in scoring. Check the record, so they know that. The fans can tell you that.
Well, I wish I was as young as I look. Woo.
So that means this game is very hard for you right now?
Oh yeah, timing, breathing, running, jumping, everything.
But you're having fun?
Oh yeah, it's good fun, good fun. Wish we could do that like every month.
At least you'll be in shape.
Yeah, a little better than I am now.
The coaches in the New Providence Women's Basketball Association will take to the court again on Tuesday night. This time they will be playing for all the chips, trying to see who will get into the playoffs.
Well, we just got to get ready and go and just execute down the stretch. Every day we played, we had a 10 to 15-point lead going on in the third quarter, fourth quarter, and we just threw it away. We just got to execute at the end of the games.
And, you know, we could turn it on in the second half. We're just getting ready for the playoffs run. So we don't matter where we finish in the playoffs. Once we get playoffs, that's when the truck will start.
Are you liking where you're sitting so far, though?
Yeah, we're right where we want to be.
President of the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association, Elwood, Donaldson, says the future looks bright now that they have the participation of many youngsters.
We're trying to get more interest. We're trying also to grow our partnership with the government to get more of the government schools and other schools involved in the sport of tennis. Sometimes persons may believe that tennis are only for the elite, but we're trying to grow. We have a lot of athletic talent in the Bahamas, and as we find a lot of times, a lot of talent goes to track and field, but we're trying to grow tennis, and we're trying to, get where we can have another Roger Smith, Mark Knowles, to make the mark on the world stage. So we feel really enthused to get a lot of these kids out here and involved in tennis, and we feel if we can continue it, the sport will grow.
The National Family Island Regatta is fastly approaching. Our Julian Gibson caught up with Commodoro Danny Strachan.
The biggest issue I have, and of course my biggest responsibility, is to raise the money for the regatta. We are well on our way with doing that. We're still short in certain areas, but I suspect by the next couple of weeks we should be on board in terms of meeting our budget.
The record number of boats, I guess you expect some more boats to come this year?
Well, we normally have about an average of 60 boats. So last year we had 65. I suspect we're probably going to have 65 or even more in light of all the activities that are going to take place this year.
That's a wrap on sports. Once again, I'm Kelsie Johnson. Stay tuned. A check on weather is next.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.